welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into the exciting world of Firebase. Whether you're a beginner looking to understand what Firebase is or an experienced developer curious about its potential, this tutorial is for you. If this sounds exciting, stay tuned and let's get started. First of all, what is Firebase? You may ask yourself. But Firebase is a platform developed by Google for building mobile and web applications. It provides a suite of tools to make app development faster and easier, including real-time databases, authentication, storage, and hosting. Firebase is popular because it takes care of the back-end services, allowing you to focus on building great user experiences. Okay, first of all, let us go to setting up Firebase. First of all, you go to your web browser and type in Firebase console. Firebase console. Yeah. Now you go to this link, Firebase console, Google. Let's wait for it to respond. Now when it responds, for me, I created already some projects, but let me switch to another account where I don't have any project. Let's give it a time. Now it has loaded. I think you also have this screen if you are following. Now we are going to set up our Firebase project. Come here and click Get Started with Firebase project. Let us give our project a name, for example, Schoolcraft. You accept the terms and you confirm, then you continue. Now let us continue. For now, just configure Google Analytics. You just accept and continue. Now they are preparing our project. Now we are ready to go. Say continue. Here we are being redirected to the dashboard. You can see the tools, all the tools which Firebase has. Here we have the build tools. Here we have the run tools and the analytics. Now let us first start by creating an application. Let's take an example that you are creating a Flutter or a mobile application. You come here and click Android. You give your app a name. Let us reserve this for now. We say here company. We say the package name com.app.com. Android name, you give it a nickname, but it's option. Then you say register app. Then here you download this JSON file. We shall use it later. After you click next. Again next, we shall see that later when it comes to deploying it to your app. Then you continue to console. Now we are here. First of all, let us set up our authentication. Come to build. There is this authentication. Authentication caters only for users logging in, signing up, and user management. Now you say get started. Here you are seeing the different sign-in methods we are to use into our app. First of all, if we're going to use email, you select email, you enable it, and you save. If you're also going to use Google, you come in to add a new provider, and you say Google, and you allow it. But for now, let's first leave it. Here you can add users. For example, my new user, you click on add user, you give the email, for example, cas@gmail.com, and you also give him a password. This user will be able to log in properly. I think you are seeing he has been created. The created date sign in date, he hasn't signed in, and the user ID. Clear? You can create other users. That's all for the authentication. Just we are setting it up. Next time we are going to see how to use it in your application. Next we have what we call let us go to Firestore Database. You click on it, Firestore Database, it will load. Then after loading, you come here and you create a database. The database should have a name. The ID, let us leave it default, and the location, leave it. We should start in, let us start with the production. Yeah, let us start with production. Then you create. After a certain time, our database has been created. This is the database which you are going to use for applications. Now you can start to select a collection. Let us give it a name, for example, schools. You click on next. You give the document ID, let's say it's auto. Then the name field, the field for the collection is just a collection of documents. All the collection is just a yeah. First of all, before explaining what a collection is, first of all, the Firebase database is just a flexible and a scalable non-SQL cloud database that supports real-time data and offline data syncing. Now a collection is just a collection of documents and other collections. We can have collections inside a certain collection. Now here, for example, the name, the field, let us say school name. Let us give it a value as, let's say, Aga Khan primary. We add in other fields as you may wish. Then you save. Then our collection and the first document have been created successfully. As you see in this collection schools, we have a document called Aga Khan primary. You can add other documents as you wish. Let us go to cloud functions in the build. Cloud functions. Now these cloud functions, they are used to write server logic that automatically responds to events triggered by the Firebase features. It just provides us access to write server-side logic. As I told you that Firebase does all the back end for us. Yeah, but it's, as you see, it requires additional billing plan. But I have explained to you its functions. Now we also have hosting. This hosting, it helps you to deploy your web app in seconds with secure global hosting. It allows us to host our applications. We don't need to look for other hosting providers. No, Firebase does it all for us. And lastly, we are going to look at the storage. Firebase storage. This is like a store. It enables us to store all data which we may think of. It requires also billing plan, but it enables us to store data, for example, files, images, pictures, etc. Now they all require billing. To enable billing, you come here and say upgrade. Yeah, and you select this Blaze plan. This Blaze plan is extended usage and the quota of paid services. Simply, it is pay as you go. Clear? It is pay as you go. Then I will stop here. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. And that wraps up our tutorial on Firebase. To recap, we learned what Firebase is, how to set it up, explore its features, and build a simple app. I hope this video inspired you to explore Firebase for your own projects. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more tutorials, and let me know in the comments what topics you would like to see next. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!